Hello, welcome to Art and Soul Insider. My name is Barbara Lynn Burns, and I am so happy that you're here. Welcome back to all those that have joined me before, and hello to all those that are new. This channel is about art and wellness. So I combine art with, well, wellness. And it's because I truly believe that art heals. It really has helped me in my life, helped me through some very tough times. It's so special. And I really do believe more art, less stress. So if this interests you, well, stick around. We're going to cover today a featured supply. And the featured supply is a watercolor. It's a watercolor set that's a little different. And then from there, we're going to have a guided meditation. Well, kind of. Usually I do a guided meditation in that little section. But today what's going to happen is I'm going to be taking you on a learning experience about manifesting through meditation. Manifesting means making a reality in your life, making something come true. Okay? So, and then from there, we'll have our art project, which is, wow, it's wonderful. And it's for anyone, right? You can be a beginning artist. You can be a seasoned artist. The whole key with this is for you to do art, to shut your brain off for a while, and just enjoy yourself. That's my wish for this time. And then we ended off with an oracle reading. Now, you might just want to go to the art project. Well, I have everything time-stamped. And what that means is you can go to the description of the video, the written description, and just find where the art project is. And you can just go find that time and go right to it. Or you could do it as I intended. You could enjoy it all together. The reason why I kind of did it like that is I believe that, again, art heals, but also that through this time, I want you to kind of shut the world away and take time for yourself. Because a lot of times we don't take time for ourselves. And so this is our time. This is our time to relax, to learn new things, to play, the good stuff. So with that, let's get going. First of all, we're going to do the featured supply. So we'll see you in the next section. So welcome to the featured supply. So today, art supply is not a journal. This is just to help me explain things. This is a mixed media journal. I have samples in here. I have little finished pieces. I have practice, I've got excess paint that I play around with, and I do swatches and examples for you in here as well. See, look at all of those. So I'm going to share with you. Let's get a brand new sheet. Yeah. I'm going to share with you today what's called Kuretake Watercolors. Now, I should have taken it out of this, but oh well, I didn't. So these are called graphite colors. So they do have regular watercolors, which, you get all the colors, the reds, the blues, the yellows, the purples, the greens, the oranges, etc., etc. But these are different. And also, these are different. I'm kind of doing two. I'm going to show more one over the other, but I just want to show you this as well, okay? So they're called Starry Colors. What I love about these things are the pans, okay? You can actually just take the color you want, okay? Pull it out. I want to use these two colors. all I need is just these two then, right? They're also very well done in the fact that they have the number that they are and the name, okay? So this is 260 Graphite Blue, okay? So, and this one is 240 Graphite Yellow. Well, this one that I was handling there earlier this is 903 Yellow Gold. So these are lovely. They're pearlescents. They're really kind of cool. I'm going to show you these. I'm going to be using these today, but I'm going to show you these. And we are going to be using in our project these ones as well. So graphite, well, is kind of like pencil. And what graphite does is it kind of is a more grayed kind of world. Okay, so you have graphite pencils. They are naturally gray. They're not vibrant or anything like that. So here they've got graphite colors. So this is the graphite red. Now that doesn't really look like a red, does it? But it is a red. I'm going to bring my water over here closer. It is a red in the fact that see that? See a little bit of red in there? What I like about these as well is they're semi-moist. Now, what does semi-moist mean? Well, I have watercolors that are in hard little pans. And they are, well, you have to spray them first to activate them. It needs some water, right? It needs some water to kind of get the juices going, okay? And once you have that going, well, then you can use your paint. These, notice I'm not using a whole lot of water to get them going, right? I mean, I could spray these as well, but I'm just using a little bit of water, and they just kind of come to life quickly. So notice how you can tell the colors. So red, green, wow, they call that yellow. Okay, whoops, yellow. This is green, this is blue, this is purple, and this is brown. So they've got a grayed out brown, and you can kind of see how it is kind of grayed out versus, oh, I just have my prangs here, really economical kind of ones. There you go. Try and get that. So there's your brown, right? So it's kind of, see how it's a little bit more grayed. It's not as pure. It's kind of muddied down. Okay? That is the graphite, the Kuretake Graphite colors. Okay? And you'll see them in action. Actually, more just one color, you're going to see them in action, but in the project that's coming up. So, here we go. Welcome to not necessarily the guided meditation today, because we're not doing a meditation, but we're going to learn about using meditation to produce things in your life, produce things that you're wishing. That is called manifestation, okay? To bring things into life, to bring them into reality, your dreams and your hopes, okay? So this is a magazine that I just found. It's going to be displayed till, now is that December 9th, 24? I'm not sure. You never know how they do the months, right? Which is first, the month or the day? I like it when the month is first then the day, then the year. But anyways, I digress. So this is called Manifest Your Life. Meet your best you, transform your career, rewire your social network, why dreamers are winners. Now, they've got really lovely pictures in here. Inside, what is manifesting? Learning about that. Power of positive thinking, manifestation success stories, 2D and 3D vision boards. I'm going to be reading about meditation for manifestation, embracing the shadow self, the power of words, career and financial growth, self-love and self-care, manifestation journal prompts. I mean, it's just, yeah, I think it's really cool. And then they've got some books and stuff, right, to read. So, here is what I'm going to read to you, okay? It's called Mind Over Matter, Unlock the Secrets of Ancient Meditation for Manifestation. Discover how a time-honored thought techniques can help manifest a fulfilling life by aligning your mind and spirit. So while I'm reading this, I have a work that I created. This has been a video that's already come out, so I'll try and put the link up there. Okay, and if not, I'll put it in the description. Okay, so here we go. The goal of meditation isn't to control your thoughts, it's to stop letting them control you. That's an unknown quote from someone. You may think meditating is too challenging a way to quiet your mind. Or maybe you just don't see the benefits of sitting quietly for a few minutes. What is the truth? It's simple. Everyone should practice some form of meditation every single day. Meditation is not about achieving a perfect personal stillness, but about finding moments of peace and clarity in your busy life, making you more self-aware and capable of building skills to manage stress and stay calm throughout the day. Think about that. With patience and consistency, anyone can experience the life-changing and positive effects of meditation and manifest their deepest desires. Anyone can give themselves the gift of this spiritual activity and discover its universal benefits. Meditation is an ancient practice. Meditation, which has been practiced for centuries across various cultures and spiritual traditions, has gained widespread recognition. Doctors and hospitals are now using it to help cure mental, emotional, and physical issues. The practice of dhyana, or sustained attention, is detailed in the Vedic texts, religious texts originating in ancient ancient India, that date to 1500 BC. The Buddha introduced Vipassana meditation in the 5th century BC, emphasizing a deep connection between mind and body, mindfulness and insight as a path to enlightenment. The practice spread through India, and kings and emperors took up the practice. Similarly, Taoist and Confucian traditions in ancient China incorporated several meditation methods to harmonize the body, mind, and spirit. In these traditions, meditations was a spiritual practice and a tool for achieving mental clarity, disciplined attention, and personal transformation. Focused attention and deep contemplation were recognized as the means of aligning oneself with universal energy, thereby facilitating the manifestation of desires. Techniques for meditation for manifestation. Setting clear intentions. The technique. Before beginning your meditation, take a few moments to clarify your intention. Write it down or repeat it silently to yourself. Your intention should be specific, positive, and framed in the present. Try this. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, state, I am successful in my career and feel fulfilled. Visualization meditation. The technique. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take deep breaths. Visualize your desire if it's already happening. Engage in all your 5 senses to create a mental image you can see clearly. Try this. If you're manifesting a new home, imagine walking through it, feeling the textures, smelling the fresh paint, and hearing the sounds within your new space. Affirmation meditation. Technique. Incorporate positive affirmations into your meditation practice. Repeat your affirmations silently or aloud during your meditation session. Try this. Affirmations like, I am worthy of love and abundance, or I attract positive opportunities can reinforce your intentions. Gratitude meditation. Begin or end your meditation by focusing on gratitude. Reflect on what you're grateful for and feel the positive emotions associated with it. Try this. Think of 3 things you're grateful for each day. Doing this can shift your mindset from feeling scarcity to experiencing abundance, enhancing your manifestation efforts. Mantra meditation. Technique. Repeat a mantra or a word or a phrase during meditation to focus your mind and align your energy with your intentions. Try this. Like your intentions, mantras that begin with the phrase I am can be powerful tools for manifestation. The benefits of meditation for manifestation. Enhanced focus and clarity. Quieting the mind reduces mental clutter and enhances your ability to focus on your goals with laser sharpness. Emotional balance. Fostering emotional stability through calming the nervous system and reducing stress is crucial for maintaining a positive mindset. Increase self-awareness. Regular meditation practice cultivates self-awareness, helping you understand your true desires and aligning with your actions with your intentions. Heightened intuition. Opening a channel to your higher self and intuition guides you towards choices and opportunities that align with your manifestation goals. Improved visualization skills. Visualization techniques in meditation strengthen your ability to create vivid mental images, making your intentions more tangible and attainable. Practical tips for a successful meditation practice. Consistency is key. Set aside a specific time each day for meditation. Even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes, consistency builds momentum and strengthens your practice. Create a sacred space. Designate a quiet, comfortable space in your home for meditation. Use candles, incense, or calming music to create a serene environment. Be patient. Manifestation takes time. Meditation takes time. Trust the process and remain patient. Keep a daily meditation journal to track and reflect on your journey. And the last one, take action. While meditation is a powerful tool, you should complement it with actionable steps towards your goals. Meditation for manifestation is a profound practice that bridges the gap between our inner desires and our outer world. By aligning the mind and spirit through meditation, we make our intentions more powerful and our dreams more attainable. Embrace these techniques with dedication and an open heart, and watch as the universe responds to your focused intentions, bringing your desires into reality. There you go. So I'm just going to summarize techniques for meditation. So there is setting clear intentions. There is the visualization meditation. There's the affirmation meditation. There's the gratitude meditation. And there's the mantra meditation. The benefits from meditation is enhanced focus and clarity, emotional balance, increased self-awareness, heightened intuition, and improved visualization skills. And the practical tips for you is consistency is key, create a sacred space, be patient, and take action. There you go. So that gives you a little bit more information about how you can use meditation to bring around your reality and your future and your dreams, everything that you wish. So if you want to get this magazine, it's called Manifest Your Life, and it is by Meet Your Best You. I don't know who it's by, who produced it. Star A360 Media Specials. It's a special one, I guess. So, yeah. Yeah, published by A360 Media. There you go, if you want to find it. Yeah, lots of fun. Okay, here we go with the project. So, I have my journal. It's a mixed media journal, okay? Strathmore, the pounds is 117 pound paper or 190 grams per meter square. It's vellum paper, which means it is smooth. But if you have some with little tooth to it, that is okay. Also, if you just have a watercolor piece of paper and it's a paper and you want to tape it down, that works as well. You want paper that's a little thicker that can handle some watercolor, because that is what we're going to be using. We may be using some inks. We may be using, some other stuff. So I'll introduce everything, but I might not be using it all. It's just options to see what is going to work, right? I want to see. So, again, bringing these out, the Kuretake Graphite Colors. I am going to be using the brown and the green. Graphite green, graphite brown. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put those to the side there. I have my prang set because I'm going to be doing some outlining with paint. So I may be using the black in here, and I may be using the brown. Okay, another option that I could do, I don't have a brown pen though. You know, I've got a black, no, this is white. This is a white pen, okay? I'm going to be using a white pen to do some lines. And this is a Sharpie that is actually a medium point, and this is an oil-based one, but that'll work just as fine. It's still wrapped in plastic. I have not used it yet. And here's the black one. You know, but I think with the black one, I'm wanting to do it with the paint. So I probably won't be using the black, but I just have it just in case, right? You never know. Sometimes I change things right in the middle because it's, I think it'll work better. Now, also here, I have this option. I can use this, or I can use this acrylic ink in super opaque white. Okay, that's an option. And I have black Liquitex acrylic ink that's in carbon black, or I could use this, or I could use this, right? So now for the white that is here, you could also use, let me try and find it. Yeah, you could use a gel pen, right? Or if your set like this one has a white, you can use a white, right? So that's options. I'm just putting things out there because you might not have what I have. Like you might not have the Kuretake, right? So what you can do is take colors that are in your watercolor pan, okay? And so you could take this brown, and to make it a little grungy, just add a touch of black to it, okay? Just a touch, right? And that'll change the color somewhat. So that could be that, and you would do the same with the green, okay? Just add a touch, just a little bit of black, okay? Because we want to make it a little bit dirtier, right? So there's that. Got all sorts of stuff all over the place. For my gold, because I'm going to be using gold. Again, you could use a gold gel pen. Okay, I've got to put that to the side. Or you could use one of these. This is Kuretake, or any other gold paint that you have. This is blue gold. I think I like that one. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to choose that one out of those. I also have, just in case things don't really work the way I want, I can go straight in. These are pastels, and I could use one of these, okay? Pastels. They're iridescent. They are beautiful. Look at that set. Just makes me so. I have not used this set. I have had this set for years. I'm afraid to use them. Yeah, so we got to work on that. I'm gonna do a project with you with that. Okay? Yeah, help me use these supplies, because supplies are meant to be used, right? Yeah. So yeah. So there you go. I'd probably use this one. So yeah, that's an option as well. So I do have options in case things don't work as what I wanted. I have my water, which is already dirty because I was showing you how the Kuretake colors used. I have a blow dryer in case I want to speed the drying process up. I have a towel, okay? It's a towel that I've painted with, and then I just kind of fold it in other ways and use it in a brand new way. And I have my tape. I have my tape because I want a nice line, nice frame around it. For those that have known me, right, that have been around here for a while, you know I love a nice crisp border around it. Just, it's an exciting moment for me when I unveil my work. So that's pretty cool. I'm just going to bring this a little closer so I can, it's perforated this, which is what I like, so I can actually take these out. You know, so say someone really likes a work that I did, well, it's no problem. I can just remove it from here. Oops. Let's bring that up a bit more. There we go. Okay. And So this is going to be an abstract, and we are going to be using kind of circle-ish type of things on repeat. Okay. So there we go. And did I mention that? Yeah, I mentioned my blow dryer. Sometimes it's nice to speed things up. There we go. So, is it kind of equal space? I think so, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, we're going to start with two big sections of a circle, kind of going here and here. Okay? I'm going to be taking the Kuretake brown. So again, if you're looking at your palette and naturally you don't have this graphite brown, again, you could use a little bit of black added to your brown. And we're going to water this down. We're not wanting it as solid as these, right? Not as solid as this. We want to have it more like that. So we're making it a little more watercolory and not as, well, not as solid, right? Okay, I'm going to get a bigger brush, okay? This is a number 5, okay, by Semi Art. Okay, so here I go. I'm just going to take some paint, and I'm actually going to put it on a palette, okay? So here's my palette. Bring my water closer. Don't need it so far away. There we go. Again, add some more water. Now you could test if you want to see. See? That's nice. Okay. So I'm going to, doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Here we go. Tape, stay down. I'm going to add some darkness to some areas. Okay. There. Now I'm going to do another one on this side. What I always do whenever I make a color, say you were making your brown with the black, right? I always make more than what I need, because I'd much rather have too much than not enough. I'm going to take some, and I'm going to deepen. I want to deepen some of the brown here. Whoa, that's a little too brown. But okay. I might get some little, what are they called? Cauliflowers, little blossoms. I might. It's okay. Okay. There. I'm kind of done with my brown. Okay. I kind of like how it has some variations, you know, like it's not just a solid, just a wash of color, like, you know, very, very much the same all the way through. I like how it is, well, it's got some dark areas, light areas, you know, this is a little lighter here. I'm okay with that, right? So I'm going to wipe off my palette with my towel. Okay, so I'm going to take the blow dryer to it. So now I want to take the black paint. So I'm going to get my, take a drink of water. Okay, I'm going to actually use my prang, I think. We're going to try out the paint. Because I want it to, the lines to have some irregularity to them. I don't want them perfect. Okay? Now, what brush do I want to use? I would recommend using a round, and a round will always have a nice little tip like that, okay? Which do I like better? I kind of like this one. My intuition is going with this one, so I'm going with that one. Okay, so we want the black to be black, okay? We're not going to dilute it in any way that's a normal watercolor thing. We are going to use it in its solid form. So not a lot of water, okay? But it'll still have a painterly effect. Now, that's why I was kind of leaning towards this acrylic ink, the carbon black, because it'll be really solid. Here, you know, depending on how much water I have, I might have to go over and do another coat. Okay, now that I'm talking about it, I think I'm going to go and use the Liquitex acrylic ink. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be a mixed medium work, so I've established that already. Okay, so not one way you can do, okay, on your artwork, you can actually practice, right? So you can do this, okay, and oh, that works pretty good. That's pretty dark. No, I want it to be consistent. Yeah, so I'm going to use the ink because I'm afraid, you know, I'll run out, right, of the paint. So then, you know, it'll go a little. Yeah, okay. Figured that out. Another thing I wanted to mention is I had little blossoms here. You can kind of see this one, it's still there, okay? Little blossoms or little cauliflowers, okay? What they are is your brush has more water in it, and when you put it down, it pushes the paint out, and so that's how you get those little florals, okay? That's because your paper is drier than your brush. So when you add your brush down, there's more moisture, and so you get this little you know, blossoms, they're called. So again, I'm going to take my palette. So if you just have watercolors, use watercolors. I mean, no worries. I mean, I have all these supplies. So, I mean, I use different things. Again, too, if you have a Sharpie, okay, you can use a Sharpie. Like I've got these Sharpies here, right? You can use those. Those will make a nice solid black. I also have these oil-based ones. So there are options for you, okay? So I'm going to shake. This is semi-opaque. So in some ways, semi-opaque doesn't mean opaque. I might have to go over this. So maybe I'm going to test it out on this and see, right? Let's see. That's not bad. I think that'll work. That'll work. Okay, we'll use it. I don't use the ink very often. Okay, so I just have a little splotch like that. I'm going to need a lot more, but let's just begin. Okay, let's get some more ink. So what this comes in a dropper. I don't want to really show you over my work, but see that? Yeah. Okay, in case there is a drop. So there we go. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a line. I'm going to thicken it. I'm pushing down on my brush and I'm lightening the pressure as I come over here. Okay, irregular. And I'm going to do some lines here using the tip of my brush because I want thinner ones. Okay, again, we're not looking for perfect lines. I like that they have this little wobble to them. Okay, that is good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do little squares. Well, circle squares. They're rounded edges, okay? We want rounded edges. So I'm dipping it in, okay? And I'm going to go like this, pressing down to get that kind of, and there we go. A little bit more rounded edges. I want that a little more rounded. And we're going to have one kind of coming out. Like that. Okay. Now these ones I want a little thinner over here. Kind of little square thing over here. Again, oops, I pressed too far down. That's okay. So what I'm trying to do is create visual balance. So see, I put this here in this white, so I'm going to put something over here in this white. Okay, I've got something here, right, in this circle, so I'm going to have to do something here in this circle. Okay, so I'm going to take black again, thin, and create some black, and make the lines irregular, kind of funky. Okay, so here again. Kind of doing a shape that's that way. And I'm going to do with thin lines. Kind of like I'm pretending to go around and around with it, but I didn't. Okay. And I want, if I can, really small lines, but I might not be able to. There we go. Okay, now what I want, I'm done with the black. I'm going to rinse this. Very, very important that I'm going to clean this even with soap because this has acrylic ink. Acrylic is very, very, well, it acts as glue, okay? So you want to make sure your bristles are okay. You don't want them gluing together, okay? So, I've got this. I'm not going to use any more black, I don't think. No. So I'm just going to take it like this and lift it off. Oops. There we go. Done. Okay, so now I want to get my brown. Remember I said I didn't have a brown marker? So we're going to use brown for this. Well, actually, maybe I could use my Kuretake. Yeah, I think I'm going to use my Kuretake for my brown. Might as well, and I'll just use it as a deeper, more solid, right? Because notice in this example I showed, right? It can go quite dark, right? So we're just wanting a line variation. Instead of just being all black, we want to have a softer color in there. So the softer line color will be this brown. So I'm just going to join it kind of with this one. Using the tip of my brush, and it's in there. Yep, that's good. Okay, we're going to use this a little later when we introduce the green. Because remember I said I wanted the green? So here's the green. So need a little sip. Dry today. We're going to lighten the color. So again, we're using it as a watercolor. So we're not going to have it dark like this, okay? We're going to go a lighter version. Or maybe I should use this one. Yeah, you know what? I like this one better. I'm going to use, this is called the yellow. So, I'm going to have my palette again because I'm going to go and make it a wash, right? So, take my color, add it down on the palette, and add some water. Okay, we'll see how this works. I might have to deepen it or do another coat because it might not show up very well. So again, kind of making those. Yeah, we're going to have to do a couple coats. Kind of making bigger circle, squarish shapes with this. Oh, remember don't want those sharp angles. We want a little more. Might have to go over the black with that. There. Okay, let's get the blow dryer. Start up low because we don't want the colors to be spreading all over the place. So we're just going to, again, just paint over. And this is called glazing. Glazing. And what that does is it will deepen the color. So I'm putting the same color on top that I had underneath. And what it'll do is it'll take that color and it'll make it darker. Blow dry again. Oh, one thing I forgot. I'm going to clean my brush. I want some more brown in here. So I'm going to fill the brown in here. Now, didn't really show up the brown as... I want it a little bit stronger. So I'm wetting it right there. Taking a dry paper towel and lifting. There, it lifted some of the color. Don't rub the paper, okay? Now, a little spillage, that'll be fine. So now, okay, I've got that green. Now let's go back and put some more brown. I want brown in the center kind of thing. Just a blob. See how it just, you got some little deepness? I really want this deeper. There, see how it's a little deeper? if we see it kind of a double shadow, like there's a little lightness around it, I'm okay with that. I'm going to now try using the gold. This might be tricky because it's so dark here. Okay, so the other option I have are gel pen, right? And I have my pastels. So, clean brush. Again, we're going to use this more thickly. Well, okay. Might have to do another blob. I'm putting it right in the middle. Gold right in here. I want it as solid as I can get it, so I'm just gonna, this one's gonna need a couple of coats, I think. And then I'm going to take the gold again, kind of over this brown. Some gold. I've got gold here, here, here. Gonna need some here. So I could do some lines. This will need to be done a few coats. Oh, yeah. See, the brown has come through, so it's okay. We'll just do that glazing, right? I'm going to do another coat. Might do 3 coats with this. See, it's a little brighter. So now the next step I have is, see, I've got some white in here. I want to bring some of the white in to the work, okay? Because there's nothing here, right? There's something missing here, right? So let's take a brush. I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to bring in a new brush. I think that's pretty, that might be pretty thick. Probably that, okay? And then I'm going to take my acrylic ink, okay? Now, if you have the white in your watercolor set, okay, you can use that. Again, this might require a couple of coats. Or you could use a gel pen that's white, right? Okay. I had the brush. Oh, there it is. Has that ever happened to you? Where it's like, I know I had it. So we're going to do some lines here. Because we've got lines here, you see? We've got lines all throughout. So we're going to repeat that element. Just like we've repeated the element of circles, right? Or the visual that looks kind of like a circle. So again, these do not have to be perfect. They can be a little lopsided. They don't have to be straight. I wish this was a little darker and with some greater variation in the background, but wishes are wishes. You know, you could always create a second one, right? Okay, so I want to do them, fill this space up a bit more. So fill this space up more by making this next one taller. And so by this being darker, the background, you would see the white more, okay? It's going a little lopsided, that's okay. I'll just straighten it out like that. Okay, now I want another one here. Might have to go over some of these. Make them a little darker, right? Not darker, brighter, more intense. Let's make these a little more intense. Let's do another another line. Okay, there you go. It's a little more there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do little circle squares around this guy. I'm going to thicken this up a bit so it shows up a bit more. Careful when you're doing this not to go on top of what you already did. So don't worry if you have to do a couple coats, okay? White's the lightest color, so it might be needed. Okay, now we've got white here, white here, white here, no white here. So let's bring some white then, right? So, there we go. Let's untape. So, a nice sense of balance. We repeated certain elements that needed to repeating. So, like repeating lines, okay? Repeating shapes. Again, there's lines here, there's lines here, there's lines here, you know. So you get that same feel in every area. One area that I would like to improve, I would have liked greater interest in the first, you know, big circles that we did. You know, I just think it could be deeper or richer. Yeah, but, you know, overall, I think there's a nice sense of balance in the work. Yeah, it's good. Now, lovely thing about abstracts, you can figure out which way you kind of like it. Oh, I kind of like that way. Okay, go that way, that way, that way. Okay, so, and then sign your name, bottom right hand corner. Okay, so there you go. Next stop, the Oracle card. Okay, so this deck is Gaia Oracle, Guidance, Affirmations, Transformation by Toni, Carmine, Salerno. Gaia means earth, okay? I believe that's in Latin. I could be wrong. But yeah, so far back in time, light from the underlying fabric of creation burst forth, creating a super luminous event through which our universe was born. Time began its endless journey through ever-expanding space. The early universe was simply a sea of particles floating through space and time. But life's invisible wheels were already in motion, and over time the sea of particles became a sea of stars from which Gaia, our Earth, was born, a living, breathing entity, our goddess, our mother, and our reflection. Gaia Oracle will point you in love's direction and help you find the answers you seek. So there's 45 cards in here. There we go. Okay. Nice big book. Okay. With an image with the thing. You have what they say about it. Then you also have an affirmation. So the cards are really quite lovely. Okay. Oops, they're all upside down. But as you see, you know, really quite vibrant in color. Beautiful one, Zen Garden. Okay, so with this, I will be choosing a card that will be for someone who's watching this video. Another option, it could be for the collective. When I say collective, I mean the whole. It could be for everyone. It could be a message a certain sentence for each person. You know, you never know, right? So, and let's go one more time. This time I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to spread them out. That one is the card. Purification, water, emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. So, is it in alphabetical order? No. No, it's not. So, purification water, okay, 63. They've got also in here, you know, some different formations, different spreads. If you're interested, 63. Purification water. Emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. This card signifies healing and rejuvenation, which comes as a result of emotional cleansing. In the coming days, you may experience some emotional turmoil, deep feelings that you thought you had already dealt with or previously resolved will resurface seemingly out of nowhere. Do not be concerned, for a profound healing is taking place. And at the end of this process, you will feel all the better for it. The lady featured on this card emerges from the deep waters of her emotions into the light of a new day. Emotionally cleansed and rejuvenated, she is now ready to move fully into her power, free of the emotional baggage that she previously carried. The affirmation is, I allow all unresolved feelings to surface. I give thanks for the healing that is taking place. I am emotionally cleansed. I am free of emotional baggage, and I release all that no longer serves me. Wow, it's beautiful, beautiful. So, purification water, allowing the feelings to resurface. Healing is going to be taking place. You're emotionally cleansed. You're free from your emotional baggage. And you release things that no longer serve you. It's beautiful. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed learning a new type of watercolor, the graphite watercolors. I hope learning about just the different ways to use meditation to manifest things in your life. And, you know, I love using gold in my artwork. So it really excited me to use this as a sense of just a little focal point, something to grab the attention of the person's eyes. So I really liked using that. And then, you know, with the spread about emotional healing and leaving behind the baggage that no longer serves you. So again, I thank you for being here for yourself. Thank you for taking care of yourself, because people need you. And it's important that you take care of yourself. So thank you for doing that today. And thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next week. I send you love. I send you light. I send you just the warmth of a heart that is open and true. Take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.